Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Juta Padakamalam Aham sarvasya prabhava matta sarvam pravartate iti matya bhajante mam buddha bhava saman. This is bhav. Oh, Krishna is so great. When one understands greatness of Krishna, how great he is, because people do not understand, they generally speak, God is great. That is very good. At least one accepts God is great. But how he is great and what is the extent of his greatness, if we understand, then our regard and reverence for Krishna increases. Just like we have got some friend, but if we know the opulence of the friend, how great he is, he may be a very big man, very business magnate or minister, if we know, then you have got such a nice friend. Similarly, we should try to understand Krishna. Janma karma me dibbam ju janati tat tat. In the previous verse it has been said, tat tat. Not superficially. If we study Krishna superficially, then I shall accept another rascal, competitor of Krishna. Because we do not know what is Krishna. Mudha, apajananti mang mudha. Therefore, in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, it has been described, Siddhanta bolia chitte nakaro alos, ya haite Krishna lage sudhira manas. Siddhanta. How great Krishna is. For example, in the Brahma Samhita, the greatness of Krishna is described. Govindamadi Purusam Tamaham. If we study Brahma Samhita, Ekappaso rachayatam jagadanna koti jachakti rasti jagadanna chaya jadantang andantarasthang paramanu chayantarasthang govindamadi purusam tamaham. This is another explanation of Krishna's greatness, that by his one plenary expansion, ekappaso rachayatam, one plenary expansion, is maintaining the whole material creation. Ekappaso rachayatam, just to create this material world, one plenary expansion. Ekappaso rachayatam jagadanna koti, not only one, but millions of jagadanna universes. By his one plenary, in Bhagavad Gita also it is confirmed, Atma bahunaitina kingayatina tabarjana Vishyabhya aham ekangsena sthitu jaga. Ekangsena. One my plenary portion, Mahavishnu, for creation of this material world. Ekangsena sthitu jaga. And what is that ekangsha? That is described also. Jasaika nishasita kalamathavalamba Jivanti loma vilaja jagadanna natha. Loma vilaja. And innumerable universes are coming out from the hair holes of the body of Mahavishnu. Nishasita kalamaphalam. He is breathing. He is within the Karan ocean, causal ocean. he is sleeping. Jakkarana navajali bhajati sma yoga nidra. Yoga nidra. And while he is sleeping in his yoga nidra, innumerable universes are coming out through his breathing and from the hair holes. You can stop that child. So this is greatness of Krishna. This Mahavishnu is only Kala Vishesha. Vishnu Mahanja Ihajasa Kala Vishesha. Kala means portion of the plenary portion. That is called Kala. Angsha means plenary portion. And Kala means, so all the incarnation of Vishnu and Krishna described in the Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, third chapter, and at the conclusion, it is said, Ete cha angsa kala pungsa Krishnastu Bhagavan Sayam. Krishna's name is also there. But just to make distinction between all the avatars and Krishna, it is concluded, Ete, all of them are cha, angsa, some of them are plenary portion, some of them portion of the plenary portion. In this they are situated. But the name Krishna, which is there, Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam, that is stated. So we have to study. If we are serious student of Krishna, then in the Shastras, everything is there. So when we understand the greatness of Krishna, then we become more attached. More attached. The greatness attracts. Suppose a man is very exalted position, he attracts the attention. Similarly, if we know the greatness of one who does not know the greatness of Krishna, he thinks Krishna, yes, that Kupamandukanai, Dr. Frog, may be little greater than me. That's all. Apajananti mang mura. Such person thinks Krishna as one of them, and therefore it has become a very fashionable thing to become Krishna's avatar, very cheaply. No, they do not know actually what is Krishna's position. Krishna's position, if one understands, then he is liberated person. Takta deham punarjanmanaiti mamiti. He is liberated person, even in this body. Simply by knowing how great Krishna is. Simply by knowing this fact, how Krishna, then one understands that matta sarvang pravartati iti matta bhajanti ma. Then our bhajan for Krishna's service, we become very much fixed up and determined. Buddha bhava samannita. This is bhava. Bhava means one can understand very easily. When you are fully conscious of something, greatness, oh, Krishna is so great. That is called bhava. That can be understood. It is not very difficult because in the Shastras, everything is there about Krishna. Simply we have to take it, accept it. And if we do not believe Shastra, then there is no use of understanding Krishna. Shastra chakhusya. You have to see Krishna is adokkhaya, beyond the perception, sense perception. But through this Shastra, we can understand little bit of Krishna. It is very difficult to know. We cannot understand Krishna is unlimited. We are limited. Still, whatever limited, power we have got, we can understand Krishna if we follow the Shastra, Sadhu and Guru. Sadhu, Shastra, Guru, Bhakya, Tinete Koriya Oikya. So this bhava stage has to be attained. It is not that artificially we come to the bhava stage. No. Vitaraga, bhaya, krudha, manmaya, mam, upasita. These are the qualifications. Krishna is personally saying, not all of a sudden we can understand Krishna. Vitaraga, the first qualification is to be detached from. Our present qualification is we are too much attached to this material sense enjoyment. Material life means sense enjoyment. Therefore, we have to reduce the sense enjoyment by tapasya. Tapasya, sense enjoyment is not controlled all of a sudden. Tapasa brahmacharjena, tyagena, shauchena, jamena, niyamena. These are the statements. But if you take the devotional service, then everything becomes very easy to follow. Tapasa, brahmacharjena. Just like we are advising our student not to have illicit sex, no meat eating, no intoxication, no gambling. This is tapasya. Because everyone is prone to all these things. Everyone likes illicit sex. Everyone likes to eat meat. Loke babaya amishamadda seva nityastu jantu. Jantu means animal or ignorant person. A person who has no knowledge, he is also a jantu, animal. So, babaya amishamadda seva, sex life and meat eating, amisha, and madda seva, intoxicant, and natural tendency. Pravitti reshang bhutana. This is pravitti. They have got inclination. That is material life. Amisha madhya seva. But they had to be controlled by tapasya. That is tapasya. Because I have got this inclination, I have got a desire to drink or have intoxication, therefore I shall take it. There is a Bengali song, Choke Jodi Lage Bhalo, Kano Dekhbo na. If my eyes like to see it, why shall I not see? This is sense enjoyment. This is animalism. But when you can control them, that is humanity. Therefore, laws are meant for the human being, not for the animals. I have several times explained. When there is law on the street, keep to the left. It is meant for the human being, not for the cats and dogs and cows. Say, if the cat, dog goes to the left or right against the police direction, he is not punished because he is an animal or a child if he trespasses. But if an adult person transgresses the law, he will be punished. The human life has got responsibility. What is that responsibility? Tapasya. Here it is said. Jnana tapasa puta, purifier. Jnana, knowledge and tapasya. Then he is purified. And not that you can do whatever you like, it has nothing to do with religion. There are so many rascals programs. You can eat anything, you can do anything, and still you become a Vedantist. These kind of rascal Vedantists are going on. But here it is said by the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Jnana tapasa, Jnana tapasa puta madbhavam. Without knowledge, without tapasya, you cannot make any spiritual progress. Not by simple words. That is not possible. Because in the previous verse it has been said that janma karma me dibbam jujanati tattva takta dehang punarjanma naiti mameti kaunti. So how one can come to Krishna? Mameti. That is being described. The vitaraga bhaya krodha. Vitaraga bhaya krodha manmaya mam upasita. Mam upasita. To take shelter of Krishna. To become a devotee of Krishna. To become Krishna conscious. Therefore we are canvassing. We are going to door, country to country, continent to continent, city to city, village to village. Please become Krishna conscious. We are teaching them how you can be happy. Vitaraga bhaya krodha. How you can be a man of knowledge. That is our business. It is not very difficult. The examples are here. These Europeans, American boys and girls, 4 or 5 years ago, they are different persons. But how they have taken to it? People are surprised. Because they have followed what you have said according to the Shastra. They have followed and they are following. They are trying to follow sincerely. Therefore they are making progress. So anyone will follow these principles. How to come to the stage of bhava, buddha bhava samannita. There is process. Rupa Goswami has said how to come to the stage of bhava. Bhava means just the immediate stage before the stage of love of God. That is the perfection. Prema pumartha mahan. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has taught us to become mad after God, Krishna. That is perfection of love. That is perfection. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu showed by his example how he is mad after Krishna. He is Krishna himself. But he is teaching us how to become bhava, buddha bhava samannita. He taught us. Therefore Rupa Goswami offered his respect to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namini. Sir, you are Krishna, but you have now assumed the name of Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Krishna Chaitanya. Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namini. And you are so magnificent. Namo Mahavadhanaya. Krishna Prema Pradayat. So this bhava stage can be attained if we follow Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's way of life. And what is that? Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's way of life. His way of life he has described in his Sikhastak. Parang Vijayate Sri Krishna Sankirtanam. He personally performed Sankirtan Yajna. And he taught everyone, Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama Iva Kevalam. Kalo Nastiva, Nastiva, Nastiva Gatirannatha. That is Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's contribution. Then you simply chant Hare Krishna mantra. Then all perfection will come to you. All perfection will come. Very simple thing. It does not cost anything. If you chant Hare Krishna mantra, There is no loss on your part. It does not cost you. It does not make you obliged to undergo so many severe penalties. No. You can chant at any moment, Kirtaniya Sadahari. We are seeing practically these boys, although they are very young, you'll find they have got these beads. I have asked them to chant always, they are chanting as far as possible. So this process has to be adopted. If you are actually serious to understand Krishna, and if you do not try to understand Krishna, then you are making suicide. Atmaha, they have been described in this Shastra, Atmaha. If I cut my throat, myself, then who can save me? The people do not understand it. But Narottam Das Thakur, who understands, he has sung, Hari Hari Bifale Janama Pai, Manusya Janama Paiya Radha Krishna Na Bhaiya, Janiya Suniya Bishakhai. So, it is our duty, of course, as servant of Krishna, to awaken everyone to Krishna consciousness by this process of Sankirtan movement. But people should take it very seriously, that without taking to Krishna consciousness, one is making suicide, he is cutting his own throat or drinking poison. If you like to drink poison, nobody can check you, that's the fact. If you want to cut your throat yourself, nobody can check you. But this is not very good business. We have got this human form of life to understand Krishna. That is our only business. That is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's teaching. And Krishna is teaching personally in the Bhagavad Gita. Why should we not take advantage of these things and make our life successful? Why we should be so much foolish? But they are, I do not know why they are not taking to Krishna consciousness. They will take to so many other bogus things, but they will not think Krishna. Anyway, if one is serious, then he has to follow this principle. Vitaraga bhaya krodha. Bhaya krodha. Bhaya means fearfulness. That is one of the qualification of conditioned life. Ahara nidra bhaya maithun. 4 things. So long we are in conditioned stage, this material body, these things are demands to eat and to sleep and to become fearful, defend and ahara nidra and maithun, sexual intercourse. These are the 4 demands of this material body. And everyone is busy. How to eat? You'll find in Bombay city so many restaurants. Every step a restaurant, eating. That is going on every city all over the world, everywhere, eating. And then sleeping, nice apartment, and then defense measure, and then very happily have sexual intercourse. These are the demands. So tapasya means to reduce this. That is tapasya. Tapasya, this is the general demand of the body. And if you want to be free from this material bondage, then you have to undergo tapasya. Tapasya means these demands of the body voluntarily reducing and coming to the point of need. That is liberation. That is tapasya. Vitaraga bhaya krodha. Manmaya mamupasita. But here, very nicely. Krishna did it. It can be, tapasya can be executed very easily. If one becomes manamaya, always thinking of Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Manmaya. And Mamupasita, and taking shelter of the lotus feet of Krishna. Mam. Mameva prapadante mayami tang taranti. As soon as you become submitted, samasita ji padapallavam plavam mahatpadang punna jasu murari. This is the description given in Bhagavad. Anyone who has taken shelter of the lotus feet of Krishna, Murari. Krishna's another name is Murari. He is Purna Jasa. If we chant Krishna's name, then at least you become pious. Because we are all sinful. By chanting Hare Krishna mantra offenselessly, you immediately become purified. If you do not commit again sinful activities. Therefore there are 10 kinds of offenses. If we avoid the offenses and chant, then immediately we become Mukta Purush. Immediately. But our habit, we have got to commit sinful activities. So this is not. Namnat balad jasahi papa buddhi. If one thinks that I am chanting Hare Krishna mantra, so my sinful resultant actions are now nullified. Now again, let me do it. Again I shall nullify. This is greatest offense. This is greatest offense. Out of 10 offenses, this is the greatest offense. Namnat balad jasahi papa buddhi. So everything requires sincerity. Otherwise, things are not very difficult. Vitaraga bhaya krodha manmaya mam upasita bahuvo. Krishna says bahuvo, not that one or two. Anyone, many who have adopted this means, then jnana tapasa puta, by knowledge and tapasya, they become purified. And then, what is that? Madhbhavam magata. Then come to the stage of bhava. So, to learn this art, one must be first, just like we are hearing. If one determines, so why not adopt this means? Vitaraga bhaya krodha, jnana tapasa puta. Why I am suffering? Krishna is advising. Why not take this step? Then Krishna will help you. As soon as you decide to accept this means, Krishna will help you. Krishna will help you, he will give you good assistance. এই রূপে ব্রহ্মাণ্ড ভ্রমিতে কোন ভাগ্যবান জীব গুরু কৃষ্ণ কৃপায় পায় ভক্তিলতা বীজ. Krishna is with you. As soon as you decide, now Krishna I want you, kindly help me, he is ready to help you. Guru Krishna kripaye paye bhaktilata bij. Jasya devi para bhakti, jatha devi tatha guru. These are the definition given in the Vedic literature. The Rupa Goswami is giving us direction how to come to the bhava stage. Adu Shraddha. First of all, first thing is Shraddha. Shraddha means faith, firm faith. Shraddha has been explained by Chaitanya Charitamrita Akar. Shraddha sabde বিশ্বাস সুদৃঢ় নিশ্চয় কৃষ্ণে ভক্তি কইলে সর্বকর্ম কৃত. This is called Shraddha. One when believes firmly, as Krishna says, sarvadharman parityajya mamekam saranam. One, if he is firmly fixed up, yes, by surrendering to Krishna, I get all perfection of life. That is called Shraddha. That is called Shraddha. That is explained by Chaitanya Chaitanya. Shraddha sabde Vishwas Sudhira Nishchay. If I have got intention, why not this, why not that, why not this, why not that, then that is not Shraddha. That is not Shraddha. Shraddha means firm conviction. So Shraddha sabde Sadhu Shraddha. Then next stage is Tato Sadhu Sangha. If you have got Shraddha, yes, I want Krishna in this life. I must do anything required. That determination is called Shraddha. Then if you want to develop that determination, then you should associate with Sadhu. Who is Sadhu? Sadhu, bhajate mam anannabha. That is Sadhu. Apite sudurachara, bhajate mam anannabha. It doesn't matter if he has got some bodily faults. He is accustomed in a different atmosphere, even though he has got some habituated faults. But if his only qualification is firmly fixed term in devotional service to Krishna, he is sadhu. Sadhureva samantam. Krishna says. Sadhava, sadhu, sadhu, sadhava, sadhu bhushana, tidiksava. Sadhu is tidiksava. He has to tolerate so many things. Criticism, opposing elements. Because sadhu cannot sit down idly. Bhajate mamanannabha. He is engaged fully in Krishna's service.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare